Good afternoon, and welcome to the next edition of An Afternoon with Stupid. We're not getting quite into the video. Oh, I guess we're starting the video, right? But, yeah, I guess we're just showing you what we're going to be doing. Let's see, I hope you guys have been doing good. I've been staying busy, doing a little bit of yard work and all that kind of stuff, yeah. I didn't figure you guys needed to see me mow the yard. I'm gonna get out my roller though. I might let you watch a little bit of that. So we're gonna get you some more tunes. Here's what we got going on. Tomorrow we're gonna take the hood latch apart on this thing tomorrow and see what the deal is. I have to put a little rod, the cable's not broke. I have to put a little rod on the inside of it to start it. It's been a few days since I started the thing. Oh man, rotors on that baby are gonna getting rusty. We're gonna put new coil packs and plugs in that thing soon and spool those twin turbos up. We're just get a little see what's going on here. It's been, I don't know, a couple weeks since I started this thing, and before the biggest problem with it is really hard to start. Before I replaced the fuel pump and all that stuff. You guys might have watched that. But anyways, we'll see. I hear the fuel pump again. All right, guys. Fired right up. And we're gonna get the transmission pan stuck in there. Bolt it back up on it. Get a little bit of Permatex and glue that on there and put that thing back together. But my buddy Doug, wants to do a little bit of custom stuff in the back of his Econoline. And man, I've been looking around. I'm gonna look around some more. I've got a couple more tubs of parts. So far, I found some stuff like this, some cool old blue lights. But then I can't get, as I told him, you know, if you get the lenses and stuff, you can make the bracket. So I'm gonna see what kind of pairs and stuff that I have and show him them. But man, Doug, I tell you, huh? What those little guys? I don't know whether blue dots are legal in Canada, illegal in Canada. You know, I don't know. Yeah, all this stuff. You know, you hear it clinking around and stuff. This junk's glass. Oh. It's got another pair there. 39 Chevy. Of course, I'm sure he don't. This is a 40 Plymouth, Doug, so it's not a Ford part. Find a couple of those are kind of cool. I think that's 1940 Ford. Yeah. So I'm gonna dig them. I'm gonna take him some. I'll get pairs and stuff out there. Hopefully I can find something with some brackets. But anyways, and we're back. We're gonna get this transmission pan. We're gonna put gasket on to get a little gasket here to hold it down. Just got a little couple bolts in it. Get that baby put together. I'm trying to get you guys another video to get you some tunes. Like I said, I'm trying to get this stuff a little bit more often. I'd like to get it more often than once a week, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for hanging out here. Hope this will be a little bit interesting. Here we go. Got a little bit of form gasket left in this tube. Try first out of the end. Probably not going to happen. There's very much left in it. We don't need a whole lot. But let's get this on here to hold this rubber gasket in place. I guess we have a little bit. We don't need a lot. That's all I want. I don't know where you guys are watching from. Comment in and tell me. I can see where this is reaching. Hope weather's getting warmer where you are. It's just about real mushroom season here. I've seen on Facebook one of my friends showed a picture of a couple of them, so I'll have to be getting out there and looking after some of them here shortly. A place near me that had some nice ones over the past years. Try always to leave some. Yeah, this black RTV, it's a nightmare to get off of you. So, these things are cheap. I got a few of them. Smooth down. Spread around. There we go. There still might be enough for a little something. There's not much left in the tube, but not much. Let's waste stuff if I can help it. We got two. Or do we have three in a row? We do not. So I suppose this gasket must fit more than one thing. Basically laid out here and just go around. Set on the holes. Good. Now we get the fun, exciting thing, putting the filter on while we get this baby set up. Now dispose of our glove. I hate these things. They make my hands sweat like crazy. To the transmission in a minute. All right. We got our new filter. See that orange ring? That orange ring is still in this transmission. So it's up here in this hole. I can see it. I'm gonna hold it with this pick. See if we can get him out of there. Really getting a hold of it very good. There we go. All right, so we got him out of there. And the only difference it shows two different filters for this thing. I didn't have this apart, so I had him get both of them, so I would have the right one. And when I got them, the only difference I could find is this seemed to be the same. Everything was the same, but one did not have this white ring. So I suppose take it off. If you had that right, there it looks like it's the same filter. They must have made the transmissions a little bit different or something. Not really sure. far that's supposed to go in there. I don't think, well look, I only pulled half of it out. Where did that fall apart? Where's the three of them? What the hell's going on here? So keep in mind, there might be two pieces you need to get out. It's kind of a pain. Nothing really is pushed all the way up against it. Oh, and the hook's bent the wrong way. Alright. Get us another tool. So get some pliers. Bend this a little bit more. Well, I tell you. So yeah, if you go to do this, you have this set up, these orange rings. It's not one big piece. It's two separate ones. So you got to make sure you get them both right. Or, well, I just would have found out when I tried to put the pan back on, there wouldn't have been room. I get a little bit of transmission fluid. Wipe it around the outside of these things. Help it go up in there. I don't see anything that it clips on. Well, it is up against everything, so it can't go anymore. Right, so I'm going to get a paper towel, a rag or something, and wipe off the bottom of this. We'll get this pan stuck back on. And we can fill him back up with fluid. And we're gonna mess with that rusty spot on both sides. I'm going to change out the air conditioner compressor. I'm going to let it back down because it may still have Freon in it. So I'm going to recycle that properly in the atmosphere. This thing, you can sit here with your pan off of it. Weak. Hell, still dripping. The transmission fluid was a little bit dark, but still had a red tip to it. We got our bolts. I think we have a bolt that took off. So I didn't fall down when I was doing this. Where's that? Look for that out when we get to it. I also lost my little AI thing that hooks onto my gimbal. Lets me do it's supposed to do the AI tracking and stuff and follow me. I never use it, but kind of bummed that I lost it. So anyway, what we're going to do for this next little section, I'm getting my pan and I'm going to get you ready. And we're going to do a little time-lapse action. I'm going to get this baby stuck back on here. my pan, bolts, chair. Probably gonna go around here and get most, if not all, started by hand. It's just what I like to do. Think about doing stuff for yourself. Do what you want to do. So I hope you're entertained. Maybe learn something. I don't know if I'm going to learn anything. I don't know what I'm doing it, but it gets done, right? Part of it. Okay. Let's turn loose on some tunes.
Conversation off its tangent. Think we could be on a winner, so come on baby, let's boil your dinner.
Daylight. I got lights. I might come back out here a little bit later. Actually, I came out here and did this. My wife and I are playing Burnout Revenge on the Xbox, and it was her turn. So I thought I would come out here and get a little bit of this done. Go back in there and take another turn. See if I can get me a couple more gold medals. It'll just be instantaneous for you. Okay, so I would really like to find a piece of U channel or something a little bit better. I go at these things, I would like to, I'd kind of like to cap it. These lines back and put some metal over both ends of it, and then maybe weld a little bit. Yeah, I'll probably weld it. I'd like to get it. I got a right angle drill. I might put myself, yeah, I got some nice bolts. It'd be hard to get the drill up in there to, I guess I can drill it from this side, bolt it together, then weld it a little bit. I like doing a combination of this stuff rather than just opposed to one or the other. My welding skills, I'll get better as I do it, but yeah, I'll have to get better as I do it, right? So, anyways, shut this off here till I see what my next modus operandi is. Good afternoon to you. Rondo here, we're back at it. It's a couple more days later, but you get videos when I get them done, right? We're giving you tunes, we're having a little bit of fun. I went mushroom hunting today, and in my current neck of the woods, they are not out yet. Unless they did some logging last year and the loggers completely destroyed the woods, left it mangled, left stuff laying everywhere. Hell, it's even hard to walk. I feel bad for the deer. Anyways, we're gonna get some transmission fluid back in this Cadillac. Right here, that's the fill plug. The game plan is to pump some transmission fluid in it. Get my transmission jack over here and get a tub of fluid and get my changer over to her, hooked up to her, and we'll get some fluid in it. And since this is a GM vehicle, we're using the Valvoline full synthetic max life multi-vehicle. See, basically this is Dextron 6. Dextron 6 surpassed Dextron 3. So, you know, the Dextron 3, that's what all your old GM stuff is. So this is what surpassed that. So if you guys got some older GM stuff, I'm guessing that's what you used. I'm an idiot, but you know, check to make sure. You can Google whatever. We got my little transfer pump here. Shoving in here. It's a little bit close. Oh, I spill the thing all over the place. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Get this guy shoved in here. Basically what the deal is, he said, is just to pump the stuff in here until it comes out. Sounds like we're sucking some air. We don't have to be perfect, right? We just have to get it in there. Oh, it's not staying in there. This is a hot mess already. I think my pump just took a shit. Huh? Oh, it did. Look at that. Just fell out of there. Well, it looks like we're gonna go find something else. All right, guys, I was stupid earlier. Well, I didn't know this transfer pump thing. This plunger actually threads into the receiver or whatever the cup is here on the bottom. It had just unscrewed itself. At least that's what I hope. Now we're just gonna pump this thing up till fluid starts running out of it. Spent the afternoon setting up a tent. I think May 15th and 16th in Waynesville, Ohio. Peace and Grease. We're gonna have a car show. Nathan Corkin from Backyard Builds with Nate. Him and his buddy Rob Winters, they're coming down. Rooster's gonna go over. I'm gonna go over there. So I got out my tent, set that baby up. It hadn't been set up in 10 years. And like can almost smell it from here. I'm gonna let him air out for a few weeks, put some odor band and stuff on it. Now what I'm doing with this transmission, I still have in the clutches and still there's about 9 quarts total in there. Probably going to be putting in somewhere around 5. So I'll probably run it for a while. Then I'll drain that out and then fill it up again. Basically what I'm trying to do is just get the, well, this will already, just doing this will make the fluid better. But I'll probably want to do it again. So it'll be good for a little while. A good amount of fluid going in there, I think. I don't know how well this transfer pump works, but I can feel it pushing a little bit in there. That's what we're trying to do. Is I got a PO700 code. It tells me that either my transmission fluid is low or dirty. And when we pulled the plug, some ran out, so it wasn't low, and it looked pretty dark. And sometimes you get this computer controlled stuff. If a thing has any kind of misfire or anything at all happens, it'll blow a code. These sounds like we might have to. We'll run the well dry. I got this piece of tubing. Get it out of here. Try not to slop it all over the place. Well, that's way down in there. Sure, I'm getting down to the bottom of that. I'm pulling air. I guess it'll do. Well, I will just go ahead and open up the other jug, right? So we got more. Rather than fight it, or we'll pour some of that into this. And we'll see what happens here. All right, we got our other jug set up here. I don't know how much more we got, but it doesn't matter, because I definitely want the transmission full one. That's the only goal. This thing's leaking a little bit. That's great. It looks like we got fluid coming out the hole. All right, I'm gonna wish we knew where a plug was. There's a plug. All right, we started in there. So now, this, as far as GM is concerned, this transmission is full fluid. Get this guy out of here. They probably put, let's see, all in all, that's probably 5 quarts I put in there. So yeah. Snugged in there. We'll snug him in a little bit more. Any more from getting out of there. So we got that done. One piece of smoking. Well, I think that's what we're getting done tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to an auction. There's going to be some cool old cars there. Some other stuff. So I'm going to take you guys with me, and that's how we're going to end this little video. We'll look at some cool stuff. We'll get back, do a little bit more on this SRX, and then we're going to get to, well, I think I'm going to go dig this Corvette out of here. Get it fired up. And it's springtime here, alright? It's time to start driving some of this old stuff. Anyways, I thank you guys for hanging out, listening to the tunes, and I'll see you in the morning.
Doing a little auction action this morning, people. Show you a couple of these cars. Got an early 40s maybe. Front end looks about something from about that. Well, we got an Impala. Looks like these things were put together and painted, and then not quite done. Still got some spray there in the trunk. Got another Impala, complete with mouse poop. I usually do. Alright. Lights all over that. Probably 327. Cool stuff. Look at this guy. This is a 1947. This thing is rad. We might try to buy that. Ain't that toy box for a toy that's outside? Lots of people out here. Look at this. Wooden wheels, people. Some hubcaps, some bumpies. A couple of Impala grills. Look at that. Box for that's inside. Feathers, some glass. Doug, I may bid on these for you. You said you were looking for some taillights. There is 3. Got Eldorado. Big old 500. That means it's got a turbo 400. Yeah, nice sunny day with a good bladed 3. Scrap pile. They're making the announcements.
3 or 4 items. Sale. I got stuff on there.
Got a couple more here to look at. Hey. These are toys. Oh, look at this pretty girl. Buick. I don't know what. No? That's a pretty snazzy old girl. Yellow. But 57. Pretty cool. Yeah, we'll be back here in a little bit and see if we get anything. Alright guys, it's a little later in the evening. Said I'd get back with you, finish this video, and we'll start on the next one. We'll be back on the Cadillac. Put that AC compressor on it and do a little rust control. I'll show you what we got here at the auction though before we go. This baby right here is full of sandpaper. What's that? 220, 400, 600, some 80 down there at the bottom. Another box of 80 right there. Got me a little lunch box full of door handles. There's some of the stuff. That right there are the lines. A few of these things remind me of stuff to go on that Buick. Don't need any. Maybe somebody else for later. Yeah, see, this is why this little guy's named Turtle. Doesn't that look like a turtle? There is something for people. I got this in auction the other day, but since you're here with me, we'll take a look at it. Show you interesting stuff. Alright. See that you can't. You got some spark plugs and this and that. I thought, what the hell is this weird? Right? Huh? Shame it's a little bit chewy on the top. I'm gonna make that as nice as I can. What this baby is. Show you. Screw it. Oh, it's just being mean, isn't it? It knows. I want to show you. Huh? A Deedon adjustable letter grave marker. Isn't that weird? Look at all these little letters and stuff. Yeah? It's pretty strange. That's why I bought it. Little advertisement. Got a little rubber gasket material here. Piece of trim edge. We'll make a gasket out of that too. 42 Chevy valve covers. And there's nothing in that. Got something in here. Valve cover gasket. 2 and 2. That looks like a small block Chevy. Yes, sir. Small block Chevy. Got something down the bottom of that. Oh, it's like an oil pan gasket. 229, 400, 400. Alright, well that looks like time chain cover? No. Well, we got this. This whole pile of crap I got was $2. So looks like we got a donut gasket, a couple donuts, some exhaust stuff in there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, cool, you know, I can't light it. And it looks like we've got some. Oh, looks like more gasket material. I'll look this up and see what it is. Yeah, we got some usable crap. I tried to. Here's a cat. He's listening for mice over there in the ditch. And he goes and sits in the middle of the damn road. His name's Cosmo. He's also a kitty. We're gonna put this kit here in the next couple days and get this baby going. Tomorrow, remember a couple months back, I replaced the bottom of the oil pan on this thing. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna be replacing it again. She's dug a hole in another one. So I'm gonna weld up the one she put a hole in the first time, and I'm gonna get some angle iron or something and I tried to weld that directly on that pan and give it a little helmet, give it a little suit of armor. Tried to fire this Firebird up today. Maybe I just didn't have enough gas in it. It's either that or this poor old carburetor's pissed off. So I'm gonna get that fired up and do some driving in that. I hope to get something done to each one of these this year. Charge the battery up on this and get this thing fired up. I believe it runs. I've not heard it run since I had it, but I was told that it runs, and they put a bunch of money in it. Oh, you saw my hand. But anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. That's the end of this video. I thank you for your participation, and I hope the next video is better. I hope you've enjoyed the music. I hope you enjoyed the cars. From what I remember, I don't know which one I showed you. I think I walked the 57 Chevy. I think it sold for like $17,500, which I thought was pretty good for a four-door. Too many. The 31 Buick next to it, I think it only sold for around, well, about the same money, I think. And in the garage up there, that scooter that I wanted, $2,800. The wooden wheel bicycle, $2,200. I think the white 65 Impala went for about, I think it was $15,000 or $17,500. And then the 64, it went for like $22,500. Both of those were SS floor console bucket seat cars. Pretty nice cars. Anyways, until the next one, till we meet again, till I feel the need to be stupid again and share some of that with you, Bonsai out.